There are two major economic problems that both the president and Congress look to sort of like fight against. Neither of these are ideal, and you almost always hear these terms like interchangeably. So they're inflation and deflation. So inflation is generally when you see an increase in prices. And oftentimes it's because there's lots of sort of like demand for goods and services. So people are spending more money, and as a result of more money being spent, you sort of see a general increase in prices across the board. So you kind of see like the sneaker is $10 originally, and what kind of sneaker costs $10, but after sort of this inflation, it's now $12. Kind of good for businesses in a way that they're getting more, but ultimately what happens is prices sort of are going to price people out of the market, and consumers are not going to be able to spend as much, right? And they're getting less sort of like bang for their buck. So this is not ideal to have long periods of inflation. Likewise, deflation is when you see like less money being spent, and as a result, the prices of sort of like products like fall. This is not ideal either, because with this lack of demand that is causing prices to fall, honestly, businesses are being hurt by the lack of consumer spending. So, if a car is originally $10,000, after deflation is now $8,000, that's not ideal either. So inflation is generally a rise in prices caused by increased spending, and deflation is usually a decrease in prices across the board for goods and services because of less consumer spending. Neither of these, having like long periods of either inflation or deflation, are good for the economy. So both the president and Congress have some tools to try and deal with both of these economic problems.